Hey, what's going on worldwide? Ghetto Heat movement. How y'all doing today? All right, I'm up early. Woke up, ready to go to the gym. Now, last time I was locked out because they changed the system. Let's see what happens today, okay? All right. The gym is open. I got in today. Welcome. Hey, gym. Did you miss me? I was locked out before, but I'm back in, okay? They changed the system around here. Nonetheless, Hickson is back, ready to work out. Going to do my 99-minute treadmill. You know I love doing my treadmill, burning off the calories. But yet, I'm here live, folks. I'm here live. Are y'all up? Are you still sleeping? I know some of you have to get ready to go to work and school and other things. Are you not here? Come on now, this is my live. I'm live. I'm Hickson, CEO, owner, and founder of Ghettoheat. And I'm here working out in the gym. And I want to answer all you questions that you have for me. You have any questions for me? I'm going to start my routine, folks. Okay? Going to start my routine. All right, turning the actual treadmill on, because we're going to do this 99-minute workout. Yes, indeed. All right, I'm programming it. Just time. We're going to do 99 minutes. 99. Insert. All right, don't need that. Don't need that. We're going to do level 3 today, okay? All right, let's start. Welcome, folks. I see you. Good morning. And how you doing today? Peace and Ghetto Heat. I am working out today. I was locked out of the gym the other day because they changed the fob system. They didn't program it right, so I couldn't get in. So now I am in. Everything's regular now. And I'm working out. Early this morning. It's almost, 7 a.m.? Yes, folks, 7 a.m. I am here. I'm on the treadmill. I just started it. I'm on warm-up session right now. It's going a little slow, but it's going to go very fast. Real soon. Real soon. Okay? There's those bells. Let me know they're increasing the speed. Yes, so I am here working out on this treadmill, and I wanted to talk to you all worldwide. Some of y'all here on my live, still very shy, still haven't asked me a question. We're going to have to work on that. Work on your shyness, okay? I used to be shy too, but you know what? I used to get up, I used to do public speaking, I used to do poetry recitals, and it broke my shyness. And that's why I'm here live, speaking to you all worldwide. I'm not shy anymore like I used to be. So work on your shyness, because I want you to ask me some questions. All right? So I am here. Here they go, increasing the speed already. Yes, folks. I told you I am working out because I want to get back in shape. Yes, Hickson is a little thick and chubby right now. Been chubby for a while, but I gained a lot of weight. At one point, I was weighing 247 pounds. That is unheard of for Hickson, because normally, like in 2020, I was weighing only 165 pounds. Now, I know we had COVID, and I gained a lot of COVID weight, but not 247 pounds. That is ridiculous. Seriously, think about that. I was just weighing 165 pounds in 2020. Now to date, 247. So I want to lose 30 more pounds. I want to get back to 190 pounds. So that is my goal, 190 pounds. Now the last time I checked, I was like 220. So I lost 27 pounds. So it's still more to go. Now I've been eating lately, you know, making lasagna, eating like macaroni and cheese, because you know I cook. I cook every day at Ghettoheat Eats. Have you been looking at my pages, folks? You know I have like 12 pages. 12 pages. I do all the cooking at Ghettoheat Eats. Go ahead and follow me when you get a chance. I'm on all the social medias, even YouTube, and subscribe, okay? Right now you're on Ghettoheat Power, and subscribe to that on YouTube also. Yeah, so I do a lot of cooking, I do a lot of eating, I do a lot of snacking, and it adds up. So my goal is to lose 30 pounds, and we're gonna work it out. And I'm on this treadmill right now. I'm gonna do 99 minutes. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna lift some weights. I don't have the strength to do it today. I'm still sleepy. Like, I just rolled out of bed. I didn't shower or anything. I just went straight to the gym. I'll shower when I get upstairs. I brush my teeth though and wash my face. Can't have a messy face and not fresh breath when I'm talking to you live worldwide. Hello folks, welcome. Good morning, the Peace and Ghetto Heat. I am on this treadmill working out. I just programmed it for 99 minutes. It's going faster and faster as I keep walking. Soon I'll be running. I've been on here for what? Almost close to 3 minutes now. So here we are, and I'm live and direct, Ghetto Heat. So I'm hoping y'all have some questions for me, because this is why I'm on live, for you to ask me questions. You can ask me anything, just be respectful, okay? Because you know, my vids go to everyone, family, friends, folks, co-workers, peers. So be respectful when you ask me questions. That's all I ask. So, what you got going on this morning? What are your plans? Are you going to work? Are you going to school? Are you not working? Are you going to stay home? Let me know what's going on. I work from home. But you know I own my own company, which is Ghettoheat. Ghettoheat is a book publishing company. Yeah. I write books, I edit books, I sign authors, I edit their books. So far I have 7 Ghettoheat titles, different genres. My book that I wrote is titled Ghettoheat. It's a book of poetry. It's doing phenomenally well. Phenomenally well. Going to reprint it soon and put it back out in the markets, because so many of you have been asking me for a copy. And I'm thankful for that. Here we go. About to go faster. Yeah, so that's what I do at Ghettoheat. Well, that's one of the things I do at Ghettoheat. There's many things I do at Ghettoheat. And I do it all. I have no staff. I do everything, folks. from reading the manuscripts, selecting what manuscript I'm actually going to sign from the actual writer, making authors here at Ghettoheat, distributing the books, mailing out your book orders, sending cases and cases of books to distributors so they can ship out my books. I can't do it all. I need a team. If you want your books in, public libraries and to be sold in the airports and internationally in London and Africa, Belgium, etc., you need a great distributor to do that. So that's what's going on here. So yeah, then with the independent bookstores who I do consignment with, you got to call them from time to time and see what books have been sold. And if books have been sold, that means you get a check. You got to call them and say, where is my check? Yeah, so it's a lot of things you have to do. And then, you do book signings. I have done from 2023 to December of 2012. I have done over 1,100 book signings, state to state. Yeah, I stopped signing. The last book signing I did was Christmas Eve 2012. I haven't done any signings since then, but in due time, I want to go back out there and get on the road. But after you have done over 1,100 book signings, you kind of need to chill. Plus, I want to start writing my own books. I've been publishing books for Author Sign here at Ghettoheat. But it's time for me to start doing my own line of books. So I put my career on hold to push the careers of others. So, like I said, I have published Ghettoheat, which is a book of poetry and prose. And it just talks about life in the inner city streets. Yes, different characters. And the beauty about my book, although it's a poetry book, it kind of reads like a novel because I have characters in the book and they all meet up from time to time in the book. And it takes you on a journey within the storyline. So it reads like a novel. I cleverly done it that way because I know novels sell more than poetry. So I combined the two to make my poetry book read like a novel. And I also published Essence bestseller, Convict's Candy, which is based on a true story. It takes you behind the scenes in federal prison. And it was written by two authors that were in federal prison, Damon Amin Meadows and Jason Poole. They were in prison on drug charges. And they contacted me from federal prison and said, we got a book you may be interested in. And I read the storyline in 2 days. And I sent the contract to them right after. And I'm so glad because the book has been successful. It's a true story. It deals with a pre-op transgender who looks exactly like a woman placed in federal prison with men. So you already see the scandal that's going on. And Candy, she looks just like Tyra Banks. Looks like Tyra Banks, a little like Beyonce. So imagine a person looking like Tyra Banks or Beyonce placed in prison with men. Scandal. You must read the story. And it deals with the whole scenario of how HIV and AIDS is being spread from federal prison to society around the world. Because a lot of these dudes be on the low, down low, having sex with men, but still having girlfriends and wives So it deals with the whole scenario of HIV transmissions and what to do about it. That's why I signed it too, because it has to have an important message to the books that I publish. Convicts Candy. Then we also have Harder, which is an urban street tale, a young girl's quest for money, power, and respect as she attempts to take over New York City's drug empire, which is a phenomenal book. If you like hardcore street books with great twists and turns in it, I recommend you read Harder, written by Sha, female from New York City. What else we have? So many books. Then I got a phenomenal book that's based on womanhood. Essence bestseller also, In God Created Woman, written by Mika Miller. So I have two books that I published at Ghettoheat that were on Essence Magazine's bestsellers list. Yeah. And In God Created Woman is about 4 women from Philadelphia. 4 characters which are interesting. A bitch, a whore, a basket case, and a dyke. 4 interesting characters. 2 of them are sisters, but they all connect in the book. Great storyline about womanhood, challenges of being a woman. Great storyline. Then I also published London Rain, written by A.C. Britt. And that's a story that's based on sexuality. The storyline is about London, and people are not sure if London is male or female. And London is not telling them. And London is meeting up with folks and having relationships with them. Even sex. I'm not going to tell you all the details, but it's a great storyline about getting into rocky situations, but it also deals with the family of London. London was dealing with an abusive father, so it talks about domestic violence, real issues. So, yeah, that's a great book. So, then we have science fiction, but urban style, Sons of Darkness, and that was written by Drew Noble. And I love the story because it takes you into the streets of New York City. Oh, it's about to go faster. Yeah, so Sons of Darkness, urban sci-fi. It takes you into the streets of New York City. It's about 2 brothers who possess extraordinary gifts and powers, and they are here to save the world against supernatural forces of the underground world. It is a great tale. I didn't think I was going to actually enjoy it, but after I read it, I was like, I must sign this book. It's so real. And I like the fact that it takes place in New York City, right? And the last book that I actually published so far, but I have many more books coming, is Tantrum. Tantrum is a sophisticated political tale, and it takes you behind the scenes, you know, in Philadelphia, the White House, as well as DC. So if you like shows like Scandal, you will love Tantrum. It's a great story read, very sophisticated, and that was written by Charles D. Ellison. Yeah, so like I said, I publish different genres at Ghettoheat. You saw that I wrote poetry and prose with Ghettoheat. Convicts Candy is urban fiction, but it deals with sexuality and womanhood. Harder is a street tale, urban fiction. Street Lit, In God Created Woman, deals with womanhood, but it's actual urban fiction. London Rain, sexuality, but mystery also. And Tantrum, political thriller. It also deals with politics, of course. urban fiction as well, because you have different characters from different parts of life within that book. So it's a great read. But I'm doing other books too. Brothers Behind Bars is a memoir series that I'm working on. I have several authors signed here at Ghettoheat that are in prison. So I came up with this idea to actually document their storyline, how they actually got into prison. And the first one that I'm releasing, Brothers Behind Bars, is written from Stubbs. Stubbs is a former ex-drug dealer from Cleveland, really big in Cleveland. And he's documenting his life in the streets, selling drugs to his own neighbors before he actually got released in prison. Yeah. And what's funny about that, he sent me his other manuscript, which is called Love Don't Love Nobody, that I will put out soon, but I felt that it was important to push Brothers Behind Bars before Love Don't Love Nobody, because they needed to know his ordeal of how he became a writer. And he actually wrote Brothers Behind Bars with me telling him how to write it. So I gave him an outline on different topics of what to discuss. And he wrote it from prison. And he sent it to me. And it's a phenomenal book. You can follow him. He's on social media. Pay Stubbs. Pay Stubbs. At Pay Stubbs. PayStubbs. He's home now. Y'all can write him. Send him DMs. Motivate him on continuing his quest to be a writer at Ghettoheat, etc., etc. Then I'm actually working on this phenomenal book called Thickness, written by Ampu, and it deals with relationship issues. Topics like, if you in a committed relationship, would you let your significant other have sex with someone else to satisfy his or her needs? Yeah, so it deals with issues like that. Thickness, written by Ampu. He's on social media also. You can follow him. Ampu Disiak. Ampu Disiak. ANPUDISIC. Ampu Disiak. ANPUDISAC, Aphrodisiac. Yes. So, many books that I'm working on. I also have a book written by Prince Osiris, and he was from Louisiana. It's called Tough. Tough. Another street lit book. Written during the time of Hurricane Katrina in Louisiana. Yeah, so he sent me his manuscript. He was doing prison time in Angola prison out there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Great storyline. So many books. What else? There's so many books. I don't want to miss anybody. I'm actually working on several books. I'm working on my memoir. It's called Mr. Ghettoheat. And it just talks about my whole storyline of wanting to be an entrepreneur, leaving corporate America, quitting my job, getting into scenarios, and becoming an independent book publisher, and the trials and tribulations that I had to deal with from September 11th, when I was working in fashion, to now. So many events has happened in my life. From September 11th, when I was working in the fashion industry, working behind the scenes as a fashion stylist, as well as being supermodel Naomi Campbell's wardrobe coordinator for the runway shows for all the top designers. Yeah, I was Naomi Campbell's wardrobe coordinator for 5 years. 5 years of dealing with Naomi behind the scenes at the runway shows. So I'm gonna list all that situations as well as me becoming a writer, because I had no plans of being a writer and becoming an author. I always wanted to work in fashion, whether being someone's creative director at like one of the big designer houses, or eventually working for a magazine. Yeah. So that was my goal, but it didn't happen the way I wanted to. Now I own my own publishing house called Ghettoheat. I created Ghettoheat June 4th, 2033. So June 4th of 2025, it would be what, 22 years that I've been in business? Thank God, because a lot is going on in this world right now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So Mr. Ghettoheat will document all that. Then I'm also working on a book that deals with me being body positive. It's a nude book. Yeah, it's called Hickson Be Like. Hickson Be Like. HICKSONBELIKE. Hickson Be Like. I took all the nudes, they're all selfies. I took all the nudes on my cell phone camera. And I took some wonderful nudes to the point that they can become a book. And within the book, it's not just my nudes, it's some of my infamous quotes that I say at Ghettoheat. It's poetry and erotica with my nudes. So I'm working on that. And I'm also working on my first novel. First novel is called Skate On. And it takes you back into New York City in Harlem from 1983 to 1988. It's going to be a trilogy because it's just too much information to put in one book. And it takes you to the notorious roller skating rink in Harlem called the Rooftop. The Rooftop. Yeah. So I have 3 characters: Shawnee, Keisha, Momo. 3 young girls, teenagers in Harlem, living in the Polo Ground projects, learning the streets of Harlem by going to the Rooftop roller skating rink. Yeah. Now, what's funny about that, I have been working on that since 2005. I started to write it, and as I was working on it, Convicts Candy was mailed to me, and it just stopped my whole writing process, because after reading Convicts Candy, I had to print it up. And I'm so glad I did, because it actually helped me build my company, Ghettoheat, which I said I started June 4th. So, it's a long time ago. 22 years in business, folks. In that book, Convicts Candy, the first novel that I actually edited and published, and it took me to a different realm in book publishing, because they were placing me in articles with famous writers like Terry Woods, Zane, Omar Tyree, and I was just Carl Weber. I was just shocked, because I'm a newcomer coming into the game, just writing my own poetry book called Ghettoheat. But after I did Convicts Candy, it just took me to another dimension, and they were comparing me. And one thing I do love about the book Ghettoheat, they compared me to Langston Hughes. And I was baffled because he is like my famous poet. I love Langston Hughes. I'm actually reading Simple right now, The Life of Simple right now. I love Langston Hughes. But they compared my styles to Langston Hughes. And I was like, I can't take that. Because Langston Hughes is a brilliant writer. And I had no goals to even be an author. So to take my poetry works and compare it to Langston Hughes, I felt that that was major. I still can't accept it. But the reviewers, that's what they said. So I take it, but I don't feel deserving of it. But I took it. So yeah, so I'm gonna get back to writing Skate On soon, as well as my memoir, Mr. Ghettoheat. And I'm also doing a cookbook, Ghettoheat Eats. Make sure you're following Ghettoheat Eats on social media because I'm on all major platforms. So I'll be at home at the house of Ghettoheat, cooking my meals for Ghettoheat Eats, taking my photos, doing my videos. And my goal was, a lot of folks don't know how to cook. So when I'm cooking, people send me DMs. Can you teach me how to cook that? I see your page, your food looks so good, Hickson. Teach me how to cook that dish. And I said, let me do a cookbook showing folks that you can cook all these fabulous meals at inexpensive prices. Because you know when I'm in a supermarket, I am the king of the coupons. I make sure everything I purchase is on sale. Yeah, I'm very frugal like that. I'm very generous with my heart, but frugal in those pockets. So I show you how to compare and get sales, show you how to read the circulars and compare your circulars for different supermarkets in your area and making sure you get the best price so you can make a wonderful dish. So that's what I do at Ghettoheat Eats. So I'm doing a cookbook that explains all that. So again, make sure you're following me. Right now I'm live on Instagram, but this video is going to go on Instagram after I finish doing this live. I'm going to repost it, and then it's going to go to Facebook, then it's going to go to Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, Pinterest, Google Chat. Where else? Because I'm all over the place. You want to find Hickson or Ghettoheat, just look at my hashtag, Ghettoheat. Go online, you will find me. LinkedIn, where else you at, Hickson? Because you on all social media. Snapchat I'm on, but I haven't been working it, but I need to go back. I'm on TikTok too. I haven't really been on my TikTok and Snapchat, but that will change. I'm on Blue Sky also. Blue Sky. Because I was thinking about leaving Twitter because of Elon Musk and that whole DEI situation. Did you realize that Facebook is on the list that's against DEI, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion? Yeah. So I was thinking to deactivate my accounts from Twitter and Facebook. Yet, I kind of can't do that as much as I want to because I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook. You know, I got to promote my Ghettoheat titles. So I'm in all the book groups, relationship issues books, gay books, gay groups, etc. So I'm going to stick with it for a minute, but I really want to leave. But I'm on Blue Sky. I haven't posted yet, but all my accounts are there. All right. Treadmill is working me out. Yeah, so make sure you follow me. Make sure you look. Okay, I'm going to go over all my accounts so you can know what to do. Hickson Hotness. Hickson Hotness 101. Hickson Hotness, which is my podcast. Hicks and Hotness _ Okay, so I got 4 accounts that says Hicks and Hotness. Go find them all and follow me, because they all have different content on them. Like my Hicks and Hotness, that's my personal page, and I post pictures of myself, baby pictures until present day, videos that I've been posting on Instagram since I joined on 2013. I post a lot of memes, like real memes, real issues. I post videos of other folks that I love and enjoy. It's very scandalous. People log on my page, they say, your page is very scandalous. Well, I'm a real dude, and I like scandalous shit. Ratchet. So one thing about my page there, you're gonna see things of righteousness, because I'm all about God. I'm always saying something positive to God, always lifting his word up, telling folks about God. But sometimes it goes from me being very righteous to ratchet. Yeah, you gotta have a balance, folks. So yeah, Hicks and Hotness, make sure you're following that. Hicks and Hotness _ is all my videos from 2013. That's when I first started doing the videos, the summer of 2013. So you'll see my videos there, okay? Then you also have Hicks and Hotness 101, which is just all my pictures. All my pictures. Like I said, pictures of me as a newborn until present day at the age of 55, because I am 55, folks. Yeah, so you'll see that. And Hicks and Hotness, which has 3 extra S's on my name, Hicks and Hotness. Hicks and Hotness is my podcast where I just talk about various topics and issues about the world and my life. So make sure you're following that, and make sure you are actually on YouTube to subscribe, okay? Then I have Mr. Ghettoheat, which is the same title of my memoir, which I'm publishing, and that's all videos. Then you have Ghettoheat, which is a page of myself being a black gay man in New York City, posting my pics. Some of my pics are very racy at times, semi-nude, and it's geared towards LGBTQIA. It just keeps getting longer, right? It used to just be LGBT, then LGBTQ, now LGBTQIA. Yeah, geared towards the gay community. They get racy at times. I am nude. Some of the posts that I can't post on social media, I post them on OnlyFans. And, hold on, it's going faster. The title of my page, Hicks and Be Like, which is my new book that I'm publishing, is the same name at OnlyFans. So if you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans, Hicks and Be Like, go ahead and do so. You'll have a good old time there. Yeah, I have nudes that I've taken myself, videos that I've taken of myself, and it's all there. Adult content for adults only. You're an adult? Then that's the place to be. Hicks and Be Like on OnlyFans. So yeah, whatever I can post on Instagram and Facebook, because you know they always banning me. You know I've been banned on Facebook 41 times. I've been in Facebook jail 41 times, 30 days each. Yeah, they banned me for stupid things. The other day they banned me for 30 days during Black History Month because I posted a picture that looked like a nude But I had on underwear, but you couldn't see the underwear, so they banned me. But the shady part of it, after they banned me, they still kept the picture in the reel up. So how you gonna ban me for this reel and this pic of you claiming that I'm nude, and you ban me for 30 days, but you still leave the nude up? Because normally, when they ban you, they will remove the pic. But that's the shadiness of Facebook. Yeah. And Instagram, I've been banned on Instagram for Hicks and Be Like. I had a page called Hicks and Be Like. I had 8 pages. They deleted all the pages. So I can't post there no more. So OnlyFans, if you want to see all my nudes and nakedness, Hicks and Be Like on OnlyFans. Yeah, folks, and it's doing very well. And I got a lot of customers, I must say. And thank you. Thank you for the support. Because the rent in New York City is extremely high. Thank you for your support. And thanks for all the folks that has been riding with me since I actually started my company, Ghettoheat, 22 years ago. Thank you for buying my poetry book, Ghettoheat. Like I said, I'm going to re-release it soon because many of you have been asking for the book. Thank you for buying Essence bestseller, Convicts Candy. Now, the funny thing about that, people are still contacting me about that book. That book came out years ago. Years ago. Almost 20 years ago. And the folks are still contacting me, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you for buying Harder. Thank you for buying Essence bestseller and God Created Woman. Thank you for buying London Rain. Thank you for also buying Sons of Darkness. And thank you for buying Tantrum. Yes, folks. So those are all my titles at Ghettoheat. I hope you purchase them. Explore into Ghettoheat, which will also make you an active member of the Ghettoheat movement. All right, folks. Reading is important. I'm noticing a lot of you don't read, which is not good, because if you're not reading, you are not stimulating your mind. And if you're not stimulating your mind, you are not making yourself smarter. You must read. You know, I know a lot of you watch the TVs, you watch the reality shows, but you need great quality reading. Balance it out. I'm not telling you not to watch TV, but you need to educate yourself. Reading expands your mind. So read. How about you read some books and then you watch TV? How about that? Instead of just watching TV all day long, read a book. Read a Ghettoheat book. Because I got different genres. I got something for everybody. Poetry, sexuality, mystery, politics, science fiction, womanhood, street tales, erotica, memoirs, nonfiction, cookbook. So yeah, like I said, I got different genres at Ghettoheat for you to choose from. So I'm hoping you support me. All right? And soon, I'm going to find a graphic artist, because I've been saying this for too long, but I still haven't found one yet. I need someone to redesign my website, Ghettoheat.com. I've been looking for a graphic artist, still haven't found one. And I've even been looking on Facebook, LinkedIn, but I need a graphic artist that's in New York City. New York City. I haven't found one. I keep finding graphic artists in Pakistan. That ain't gonna work for Hickson. Me having a graphic artist in Pakistan is not gonna work for Hickson at Ghettoheat in New York City. Okay? I need someone who understands New York City, who understands the streets, okay? I don't think a man from Pakistan can work that out for me. So if you know someone that's a great website designer that's in New York City, please send them my way, because I need my website back up. Because you can be ordering my books at ghettoheat.com, and I can sign the books for you before I ship them out to you. Because if my books was on Amazon, which they were, they're not anymore due to DEI. I took them all down. I'm not selling books on Amazon anymore like I used to. If I find a graphic artist, I can sign the books, give you a positive message in your books, and ship them to you. So yeah, if you know any graphic artists, please send them my way, because I need my website back up. Yeah, it was up before, but I had some people that was up there that I'm not doing business with anymore, and I can't keep promoting them, so the website is down. So if you have anyone you can recommend to me, please do, because I need my site back up, ghettoheat.com. Yeah. But in the meantime, folks, make sure you're following all of my pages. Remember, I have 12 pages. Go look for them. Like I said, only thing you have to do during your search, hashtag Ghettoheat. Hashtag Ghettoheat. You'll find me, because that's my hashtag, Ghettoheat. And a lot of you always ask, Hickson, why are you always posting Ghettoheat on my posts? I see Ghettoheat a lot on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. What does that mean? Well, for one, it's how I compliment people. Ghettoheat is a lifestyle. Ghettoheat is the life I live. Ghettoheat is hotness, baby. So if I see your pic or your video and it interests me and I feel that it's dope, I hashtag Ghettoheat with it. And then the folks be like, oh, okay, now I get it. It's a compliment. Yes, I'm telling you, your pic was nice, and I'm feeling it, as well as your video. So that's why I hashtagged the Ghettoheat. Yeah, because folks be like, I've been seeing that a lot on social media. Well, that's what it means. So if you see Ghettoheat on one of your posts, that means that Hickson was feeling it. And it's also another way of how people find me. Because like I said, Instagram deleted my page, Ghettoheat. I had 10,000 followers. 10,000 followers. They deleted my page and I lost all my followers. So when my followers find me again, they said I hashtag Ghettoheat on Instagram, and it showed me your page was back on, and I refollowed you again. So that's how I'm following my followers. The nerve of Instagram deleting my page because I posted a semi-nude, but it wasn't racy. And the funny part about this, I have seen people who post nudes on Instagram, and I look to see how long that nude was, and it's not just a semi-nude or a classic nude. It's the ass is all out. They're almost showing the whole. That post be up for like 400 weeks. So I see what's going on. It's a situation going on social media with Instagram and Facebook. Because I'm not understanding how I do something that's classic and that's artful, you know, as a nude, and it gets deleted. But you got a guy who's showing his anus that's up for 400 weeks. Something ain't right. But nonetheless, I have been watching how I've been posting my nudes on social media because I'm tired of getting deleted. Can you imagine being deleted 10 times? It's crazy. But like I said, if you want to see my nudes, I am on OnlyFans, Hickson Be Like. HICKSONBELIKE. And it's all one word, Hickson Be Like. Also the title of my upcoming book of nudes, Hickson Be Like. And like I said, it's a classic nude book of being body positive, not being ashamed of who you are. You know, everyone is not muscular. Some people are chubby like me, a little thick, thicker than a Snicker. You gotta be proud of who you are and love yourself. So it's not just about me being nude. It's about self-expression, self-beauty. Yeah, being body positive. So that's what it's about. And like I said, my nudes will be attached with my new poetry, erotica, and my quotes that I say at Ghettoheat. And I hope you support me and purchase when it's ready. But in the meantime, follow my other titles, folks. Just, go online. You got Meta. Meta is very brilliant these days. What books are Ghettoheat titles? They will list it for you. Because the funny part, I was on Instagram, and I said, let me see what this Meta is about. And I said, who is Hickson at Ghettoheat? And it broke down a whole paragraph of who I was. And I was dumbfounded, like, oh shit, they know about me. And I was like, what are the titles at Ghettoheat? And it listed my titles. And then I started to ask like personal questions. And Meta was giving me the answer. I was shocked. Meta is smart. Yeah, so if you want to know anything about me, I'm online. I've done a lot of interviews. I've been in a few magazines. People have written me up. Just say, do you have any interviews of Hickson at Ghettoheat? Something to pop up. I'm sure. Something to pop up. So yeah, folks. I've been on here for like 47 minutes. Wow. All right, I have to go 99 minutes. That's the program. 99 minutes. But I've done 47 minutes so far while talking to you. Do you have any questions for me? That's why I'm really here doing this live. Because some of you are so shy. I don't understand why you're so shy. Don't be shy, boo. Come talk to Hickson. All right? I wanted to engage with you, let you know a little bit about myself while I learn some things about you. So do you have any questions? Anything you want to ask me? Please be respectful, because we online. Okay? If you want to leave me something dirty, you can always DM me and contact me also in my DM on OnlyFans at Hickson Be Like. But right now, be respectful, because like I said, I got family and friends that follow me on social media, like Facebook. They will see this live also. So please ask me something and be respectful if you're going to ask me something. But like I said, I'm trying to get to know you. I want to know, what's going on with you, where you from, where you live, what you got going on, who you be with. Let me know, folks. Getting hot. Hold on. Let me take this off while it's going slow. I didn't want to trip. It's getting hot. That means I'm working out and getting the job done. Hold on, folks. You see the sweat? I don't know if you can see it. I'm sweating all over. I'm sweating all over. I am so wet. I got on sweatpants. Can you see? Yeah. I got on gray sweatpants, but I don't got on no drawers. Yeah, I don't got no drawers. I don't wear underwear, to be honest with you. I don't wear any underwear, not even in the wintertime. I have a few jock straps that I wear occasionally, just for pics. But yeah, I don't wear any underwear. I like to be free, folks. I like to be free. Hickson is all about freedom. And I got a lot down there to be free about. So, no underwear for Hickson, if you understand what I'm saying. Another reason why I'm on OnlyFans, okay? But nonetheless, let me not say the wrong thing. Let's take it back. So yeah, I want to get to know you, see what you're all about, you know, see if you want to be a part of the Ghetto Heat movement, which is worldwide. I got folks that follow me all over the world. To be honest, I got a video call the other day from this man. He was like, what is Ghetto Heat? Because I be seeing Ghetto Heat on Instagram, and I want to know what it's about. And I explained to him, and I said, where are you calling me from? And you calling me really late at night. Where you calling me from? He said he was from Iran. I was shocked. I said, you calling me from Iran, wanting to know about Ghetto Heat? And I was touched. Baffled though, because I'm like, wow. I've really been pushing this Ghetto Heat situation that folks are calling me from Iran. But I got a lot of folks contacting me from Africa. The Nigerians, they contact me all the time on Instagram and on Facebook Messenger, asking me for money and stuff. Ghana, asking me for money. Hickson ain't got no coins, okay? I have more coins if you buy my Ghetto Heat books, okay? And subscribe to my OnlyFans. Y'all always ask me for money. And why is that? Why are people so comfortable who don't even know you asking you for money on social media? It is so rude. It is so rude. And they don't even say, good morning, Hickson, how you doing today? You know, how's your day going? They just say, can you send me $50? No, girl. I'm not sending you nothing. You didn't even say good morning to me. That's the way of the world. And that's how the way of the world is going to be while we have Trump in office and all this craziness that the orange man is creating. I voted for Kamala Harris. I am team Kamala Harris. I voted for her early. I voted for her on Halloween, okay? Before November 4th. I voted for her on Halloween. I did early voters registration. And I was so proud voting for Kamala Harris because I really wanted a woman to be president, a black woman also. It's just time for change. The folks voted for Trump. The Latinos and other folks, they voted. Trump is turning you out. Trump has deported you, you and your family. Trump is cutting health aid, financial aid, and all this craziness, signing those 34 executive orders. Trump is madness. But nonetheless, I really feel that the election was stolen from Kamala Harris. Too many people voted for her. They wanted her to win. But unfortunately, Trump hooked up with Elon Musk, and the rest is history. But I was told that Kamala Harris is coming back. She's going to run back for president before 2028. She's also going to run for governor in 2026. I read it online. So I'm hoping that it happens because I really want to see her in office. And I've been looking at her online. Kamala is having a great old time right now. The folks are loving her just as much as they love Obama. Seriously. I be seeing her like at basketball games, concerts. They are loving Kamala Harris just as much as they love Barack Obama, which is wonderful. Unfortunately, she is not in office. Oh, folks, they are telling me my time is up. But I thank you for joining me here at Ghetto Heat Power. Make sure you subscribe on Instagram also, okay? As on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. Okay, They wrapping me up like